This is how to use the Collector app for GIS for Temple University. Find the app after you download it and tap to open it. Select the Sign In with ArcGIS Online option. Below the Your ArcGIS organization's URL, type in Temple. You can select the Remember this URL option to make logging in faster in the future. Now sign in with your Temple user ID and password. You may receive a multi-factor authentication request. Select the option that works best for you. Here you can see your web maps, or if you scroll down, see organizations whose maps you can access. Remember, if you want to edit those maps, you'll have to ensure that the owner of that map has shared editing permissions with you via ArcGIS Online. Returning to the General Maps page, I will open an example map where I am tracking outdoor directories. Before we add or edit data, let's review some basics on our map page. The blue dot with the blue ring that pulses or pings represents you and your device. If your dot begins to drift or move when you are not, that is just your GPS attempting to get an accurate read of your location. If we tap the GPS accuracy line, we can see more GPS details. In the top left corner, below the back arrow that will take us back to the map page, there is a line that relays the GPS accuracy. Sometimes this may go red and relay that it cannot get an accurate GPS reading, especially indoors. Don't worry, you can update your point later and make them more accurate. Do your best to estimate where the point belongs. We'll address creating and editing points in a moment. In the top right corner of your screen, there are 3 vertical dots. If you tap that, you will receive some additional options. For now, click on the Basemap option. On the bottom half of your screen, there are Basemap options displayed. You can pull upwards and scroll through different displays that might help you orient your data. There are options that range from aesthetic to functional. Personally, I would recommend Navigation or OpenStreetMap for your base maps. They make orienting yourself and your data easier. I'm standing in front of a directory I haven't documented yet. Let's add it now. In the bottom right corner of the screen, tap the blue plus button. Now we can see all of the fields we had created in our base layer. Tap on the gray line to add information to that field. We can also add photos of what we're documenting. Tap the Take Photo option. You may receive a pop-up asking for you to allow Collector to take photos. Select Allow. Otherwise, go ahead and take a picture as you would normally. If your photo is to your liking, you can tap OK in the bottom right. Or if you need to retake the photo, you can tap Retry in the bottom left. If your GPS is having difficulty locating your position, or if you need to make a slight adjustment to a point, you can move where you will place your point by moving your finger around on the map portion of the screen. The center of the point will be where the center of the gray cross is. When you are satisfied with the location of your point, you can tap Update Point. To edit an existing point, locate the point you want to update and tap on it. In the bottom left corner of the screen, there's a gray pencil icon. This pencil icon will open a screen similar to creating a new data point. The information will appear at the bottom half of the screen. If you have a point that you know is going to have a similar record of data to another point, you can tap the two overlapping rectangles in the left center. This will copy all of the data of that point with the exception of pictures. You can then make small edits to the data and adjust the location of the duplicate data point to suit your needs. Tapping the gray garbage can icon in the right center will delete that data point.